What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm very excited to do this roundup of the last few items that I was able to take the time to fully test out, and I'm now here to review for you all. Now, this once again is a range of products that I've had sitting in the basket for some months. Not some months, maybe a month or so, and then some things that I literally just finalized my thoughts today. So do keep that in mind. Otherwise, after this, I will finally be able to do my rankings of like favorite products of the year, worst products of the year, etc. So do stay tuned for that. I know I'm pushing it to the very end, but I finally have time to do some editing and really get my creativity out there, and I hope that you guys are interested for these last couple of days of Swagmas. So let's get into it. I'm gonna try to group together, but to be honest, I don't have that many products, so yeah, let's just dive right on in. The first thing that I want to talk about is actually some samples that I was able to receive through a random order, who knows. And this is from Anastasia. This is her Yummy Skin Glow Serum. I think that this gives like a very dry glow type situation, very similar to her dry oil, except for this has like a more moisturizing feel to your skin. So I think this is fine. I definitely think that it is a good product. Do I think that you need to spend this type of money on it? No. And I actually have another product that I will be talking to you guys about in just a second that was actually sent to me that is very similar as well. So it kind of is one of those products that I think a lot of brands are coming out with because they find that somebody may want some glowy skin, but maybe doesn't want a glowy foundation, or maybe you want your skin to glow only in specific areas. And having a product like this is very helpful for that. So not saying this is a bad product, not saying this is the best product. I think this is a solid product. In just a second, I'll be talking about another product that if for whatever reason you don't like Anastasia or it's hard to get a hold of her brand, if this brand is easier for you to get a hold of or you like this brand better, then I would say, you know, they're both interchangeable. And those interchangeable products are actually this product from Merit Beauty, and this is their Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. Once again, this was sent to me from the brand and it was sent to do a video, but I've already done that. But just in case you guys really want to know what was sent to me. So yeah, this was sent to me, and this is a bifacial product. So you have this like white kind of oily type part in the top, and then on the bottom you get like the more color of the glow, if you will. You do have to shake them up. Now, there are some positives and some negatives to this particular product. A negative is the fact that the oil seeps in this packaging. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's like oil all over the top. And there was one point that I had this just casually in like a basket and it was like seeping. It was seeping. So that is something that I think the testing of the packaging was not the best. I've never opened up the top, so I don't know why it seeps, but it does seep. And so that's not a favorite thing for me. Otherwise, the actual product inside is actually quite nice. It's very similar to the Anastasia, although I feel like this is a lot more oil-based, whereas hers is more of a serum. So it's easier for you to kind of put it on your hand and rub it in, whereas this, because it's truly an oil, it can like seep through your hands, and as you can see, seep through the packaging, and so you really have to rub it in. Both give you that moisturizing feel to the skin, and both give you that kind of subtle glow that really can work under like a more mattifying foundation, and then gives it a little bit more lifelike overall. I do like them both. Both products are nice. I have this one, so I'll probably use this one, and I probably won't purchase the Anastasia, but I think that both products can be used interchangeably if that is what you would like to do. I don't have any foundations to talk about. I do have two fails when it comes to sponges. So this is the Rare Beauty sponge. I had been enjoying a lot of things from the brand and I needed a sponge, so I decided to pick this up during like a Sephora order because it was a new sponge and I hadn't tried it. Absolute fail. Literally, you can see and feel the open pores in this sponge, which leads the sponge to absorb more product. That's not something that I enjoy. I felt like it was literally absorbing all the product and I couldn't get the product on my face, which is quite literally not the point. So this is literally going in the trash. I do need to showcase it in my worst beauty of 2022, but other than that, it's absolute trash. I would not recommend this. I don't know if a lot of people talked about this product when it released. I don't even know when it released, but I would highly recommend you to buy any other sponge. Like honestly, for this price, just buy the Beauty Blender. Like no ma'am, no Pam. And right alongside of that, these sponges that I got from Five Below, these are the Flawless Blend sponges. I don't like these either. I find that they absorb product as well. Now, it's not as bad as the Rare Beauty, but even for $5, I need a sponge that actually works. For this, I could have only purchased my e.l.f. sponges, which I ultimately did just go ahead and repurchase those. Just not worth it. Not worth it at all. Honestly, I wouldn't even give this to friends. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Absolutely no idea. Maybe if I get into Halloween makeup one year, I use those for Halloween makeup, but I refuse to give those to friends and let them think that those are actually good. No ma'am, no Pam. Okay, let's keep going with like the accessory or like tool type products really quickly. I got some brushes from two different brands. So I got the like brush bundle from Blend Bonnie Cosmetics, and then I also got the brushes from Oden's Eye. So what I will say is I really enjoy these brushes from Blend Bonnie Cosmetics. They're really nice. If you are somebody who has very small eyes, very hooded eyes, this bundle is really for you. I don't get the complete brushes that I need in this bundle. I guess my eyes aren't as hooded and as small as I thought they were, because this like really big brush, which is their B5, that's in my hair so you guys can't see. The B5, it's not big enough to really do a full-on crease action like I like. So although these are fantastic quality, it's not a complete brush set for me. So do keep that in mind if you are somebody like me and you typically like to start your brush or your eye looks like this. You're not gonna get a brush this big. And let me just give you guys a comparison. So these are the two brushes for your comparison. So yeah, there's that. I would recommend it though. And I really like the like mesh bag. I think that could be perfect for when you're traveling to separate your dirty brushes from your clean brushes or vice versa. As for these Oden's eyes, not worth it. Don't get it. It's unnecessary. It's cute, but these are really short handles. I don't like short handles. I also just don't think overall the quality is nice. The brush bristle quality is nice. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think it was worth the purchase. Like, if you're on the site and you need brushes like I did at the time, I mean, be great, but like, don't like fight to get these brushes if they like restock because they were out of stock for like 2 years. Don't fight. Another brush that had just been sitting there for a while and I just hadn't had the gumption, I don't even know, to pick it out of my new bin is actually from Morphe. This is their R46. They specifically released this with their cream blushes, and so I wanted to pick this up because I enjoy cream blush. I actually think this is nice. It picks up the cream blush nicely and it applies it beautifully. Really good brush. Would recommend it. So far, no shedding, but you know, it is Morphe, so give it a day or two and I'm sure it'll start shedding. Okay, let's jump randomly into lashes. I have two lash brands, 3 different styles to talk about. Now, I don't know what's going on with these Huda Beauty ones, but the 2 lashes are both on the same side. I don't know how that happened. Don't ask me. But this is the style Scarlet. I thought that this would be the most kind of like my Miami style, which are the style of lashes that I'm wearing today. I think these are fine. I like the band. I think the band was somewhat easy to apply. I did have to cut off a couple of units, but that's typical for me, so I'm not really bent out of shape. I did pick these up during their Black Friday sale. That's the only reason why I've tried these, and they're fine. They're fine, they're decent. If you find a style that you like, I say go for it. They're nice. They're nice. Now, these from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. Now, I wanted to try one from each range to see, like, are they good? Are they not? This really reminds me that this is a brand created by an Instagrammer. Instagrammers need very big, voluminous, fluffy lashes to look good in their tutorials on Instagram. Specifically, if they have really big like eye space, I feel like having a bigger, fluffier lash really looks good in those types of photos. I don't like necessarily need as much velocity, no, volume as these lashes give me. These Vices that are in the style Vixen, these give me a lot of energy. These are giving me drag energy, not in the bad way, in the best possible way, but I just don't need that type of energy. So these were a lot. These were a lot. That's why you only saw me wear these, I think, once. Whereas these Virtues, that's the like, no, the range is Saint. The style is Vices and Virtues. So the Virtues aren't as bad, but they're still giving me a lot of volume. They're still giving me a lot of energy, and I'm just a basic Betty in my room. Okay, so they're a lot, but good quality. And yeah, I like both of the bands. I haven't had a problem with any of these bands. So if you're interested, I say go for them, but just know you gonna get that energy. You gonna get it. Okay. Let's see. Let's jump randomly back to eyes, shall we? So 2 eye products that I picked up in a set were from Laura Mercier. I got these in like a holiday set. These are minis of her like crayon or cream caviar stick. That's what she calls them. I got one in the shade Eau Naturelle and the other one in Cobblestone. I use these both as cream bases, and I really do enjoy a cream base here and there. I do enjoy obviously using actual eyeshadow primer as well, but a cream base also allows you to start off with a certain level of color in an undertone, where sometimes that can help make a certain product work better for you, or you know, whatever. I really like these. I think they're really nice. I love that they're cream, so there's no shimmer to them at all. So yeah, very, very enjoyable products. I would recommend these. Specifically, go ahead and get the minis. I'm sure you won't run out of these. I mean, I'm sure there is a lot of product, and yes, I enjoy a cream stick, but it's not like I'm like running to use a cream stick every day. If you're going to use the cream stick every day, then yeah, maybe get the full size, but like maybe try the mini first to make sure you get that amount of use, and then go for the full size, because if it's limited edition, you don't need it anyways, right? Okay, some other cream eye products are from Half Magic. So I picked up 3. I picked up 2 mattes and 1 shimmery tone. So the greeny matte is in We Are Aliens, the shimmery tone is in Spirit Guide, and then the like periwinkle tone is in Sky Juice. I think this is a really good quality product. I think these are really good bases. I would only use the shimmery tone as like a lid shade. I wouldn't use that as a base, but the other 2 cream colors, I would actually use those as bases, and I have used them as bases. I've also used them as eyeshadow. I think they work really nice. I would recommend them if you can find the shade that works for you and you enjoy. I say go for it. Alrighty, I think we're done with eye products, and let's go into cheeks, because I have quite a few cheek products. The first one I want to talk about is from Adept Cosmetics, and it is in the shade variant Stella. Now, I have already showcased this product on my cheeks multiple times, and if you want to know the video, it is in the Maninka 3 Looks 1 palette. I showcased this in all 3 looks in a variety of ways. I absolutely love this face palette. I think this is a beautiful face palette. The formula is beautiful, and I love that depending on your skin tone, these can be blush toppers, these can be highlighters, and all of these work on my skin tone. This particular set. I do know a couple of people in the comments of that video said that they got another trio, and I believe they at least appear to be of a similar complexion to me. I could see me going back on Adept's website, but right now I'm trying to be chill, okay? Because it went from 0 to 100 this month. I was doing very good, and then I remembered this is your birthday month. go ham. And so I did. So I will definitely be doing a birthday haul eventually. But yeah, let's keep going. Another product that I absolutely love is from Pat McGrath. I got another one of her blush products, and this is the duo that I picked up. And the only reason I'm keeping the packaging is because there's no, oh, it does say why is this not opening? It does say the name on it. Oh, I can get rid of the packaging. So this is in the shade Night Bloom. Absolutely love this. I love the two different tones in here, and then I love what they do on my skin together. So this is definitely a favorite. I really love Pat McGrath's cheek products, and you will see that in just a bit. I find that she has really nailed those products. Cannot wait for her to come out with bronzers. I would literally be the first person on the website when she comes out with bronzers. I can't wait. And just to roll into the last group of cheek products that I have, let's talk about the other Pat McGrath that I have to talk about today. And this is her holiday highlighter in Venetian Nude. I don't know what I called it before, but it's literally Venetian, because it's Venus. So Venetian Nude. I don't know what I called it before, but child, I apologize. Anyways, love this color. This tone of highlighter is just really, really pretty. The formula is outstanding. I really want to get another one of her highlighters. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. Yes, I do. So we'll see what happens. We'll see who wins out with my determination on that. But absolutely love Pat McGrath's cheek products. I have quite a few now, and I will probably continue to get more. Another highlighter that I'm also wearing again today on top of a new highlighter that is from Rare Beauty. Hint, hint. This is from the One Size range. This is their Fantasia highlighter. I've been in love with this highlighter. It is so, so pretty. I mean, I think that it is beautiful. Absolutely love what it works on my skin tone. It does have a little bit of like shimmery glitter going on, but I think it works beautifully. Absolutely happy to have this in my collection. And then the last cheek product that I want to talk to you guys about today is actually from Huda Beauty as well. Once again, this is another product that I picked up during the Black Friday sale, and this is from the Love Fest range in the shade Burning Cherry. Absolute love. Absolute love. This can be applied via a brush or with a sponge. Love this tone. This is like I wouldn't say this is a red, although I think it looks like a red in the pan. It comes off to me more as like a raspberry type tone on my cheeks, but I love it. I love it so, so much. Absolutely would recommend it in the event that you are interested. I say go for it. Unfortunately, this I believe is only available on the Huda Beauty website, and it is unfortunately no longer on sale, but I do think it is worth the full price. I just don't want to pay it. So I'm gonna wait till that thing goes back on sale again, and I'm gonna get the second of the two tones because I just think that formula is fantastic, and I hope that she comes out with not only more shades, but also it goes to Sephora so we can get it a little bit more easier. But although the shipping and like the quickness of me getting that was seamless, absolutely seamless. Okay, I have quite a few lip products to talk about, and then I have one spray. Let's get the spray out of the way. This is from Peach and Lily. This is in the Glass Skin Veil Mist. So I got a trio of products from this brand. I got the moisturizer, a serum, and then this. The moisturizer and the serum I've been using now for, I want to say, a solid month. I think they're doing fantastic so far. I haven't gotten any excessive breakouts, and I don't think it's like doing an outstanding job, but I definitely haven't gotten any new breakouts. So that's really good. As for this glass veil, I don't find that it does anything really. I know some people have said that they use this at the end of their skincare routine to kind of give that effect, or even on top of their makeup to give that effect. I've used it on top of my makeup and I just don't see it. I will say the mister is fantastic. You do need to have this quite close to your face though, because the mister is so fine and airy, but I mean, I'm glad I got to try it, but I probably will never pick up a full size, and I don't think I would necessarily recommend picking that up, but I'm only one person. Definitely check out some more sources with all of these products. I always recommend that. Okay, now all I have are lip products, so let's run through them. I have two lip balms to talk about. One is from Too Faced, and this is their Hangover Pillow balm. It's in the shade Cocoa Kiss. It's not very cocoa-esque. I mean, it's very, very light, but it is what it is. It's a fantastic balm. It doesn't have all that much of a cooling effect, but I don't mind that. I actually prefer it. And this is definitely going in a purse. I think I have a purse right now, at least one, that is empty of a lip product, so that will definitely be going there. And then also I have this Huda Beauty Ice Baby Frost lip balm thing. I got this for free just because of, I guess, how much money I spent on the Huda Beauty website during Black Friday. I decided to go ahead and test it out because I've been enjoying balms. This has like a spicy, icy effect. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like they did put peppers in here, but there's like a cool effect with the peppers that just, it's a weird effect. Now, it does go away, but for like a good 30 seconds or so, that's what you feel. And I'm like confuzzled. And then, 2 seconds after, I'm like, okay, it's a lip balm again. So I don't really know how to feel about this. This is definitely not going to be something that I put in a purse. Okay. I don't need that type of effect going on my everyday life, but this could be something that's like by my bedside. Currently, I have my Lunar Beauty by my bedside, but I think I'm actually getting low on that. So I could put that in that little area as well, so that I have at least 2 products, and then I could be surprised awake every morning. You feel me? Anyways, okay, more lip products. So this is a lip product. So I got the lip liner and the lip cream from Blend Bunny, and they're both in the shade Tease. I think this is a really interesting formula. The lip liner is an automatic roll up, so you do need to know that. I know some people don't like these automatic formulas. It is lighter than my skin tone, but it is a nice brown, so I give them that. And the lip cream is a really nice formula. It's not overly mattifying. I find that it is nicely comfortable. It does dry down matte though, so you do need to keep that in mind. Overall, I think this set was worth it, and I do look forward to seeing what other formulas and even maybe other shades the brand comes out with in the future. Then I have this from About Face. I do believe I got a lip liner with this as well, but I think I might have already reviewed it, or I just pulled it out of the container. I don't really know what happened to it. But this is in the shade Nudist Judas. I think this is a really nice, again, brownie lip product. I do really enjoy it, and it is another matte. I think it lasts well, so it's good. It's good. Then we have 2 other products. So one is from Alien Cosmetics, even though now they're unearthly, so I know that this packaging is old. I think that's why I ended up picking it up, honestly. And this is in the shade Mandy. This is a dark, interesting green. I did just declutter greens very similar to this, but I did just pick this up, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. I do believe I've gotten a couple of uses out of it, so it is what it is. And then the last lip product, and the last product in general that I got to talk to you guys about today, is actually from Give. So I picked one up because Angelica Nyquist was raving about it. I figured, why not? This is in the shade Lovable. It is a nudie type tone. I was hoping that this would be leaning a little bit more brown than it does. At least on my skin tone, I find that it's not a true brown. It is, but it's not. I don't really know how to explain it. It's a beautiful color though, but I would love to get a more true brown in my collection. But otherwise, very, very nice formula. This is in the matte range in case you were interested, and it does very much, to me, feel like the powder mattes from MAC. I feel like a lot of brands are coming out with very similar formulas, so yeah, do keep that in mind. But that's all I got for you guys today. A lot of very good products, a couple of loves, so keep that in mind in the event that you're taking these reviews into consideration and trying to purchase from here on out. But that said, I will see you guys in my next video, which of course will be very soon. Bye guys.